Your Holiness, how long has it been since you returned to us in this dreadful state? Months have come and months have gone, yet worry still plagues my soul. Utter fear that the faithful might learn of your passing.
Hardly a surprise. Lacking an heir to inherit the pontifical robes, your orthodoxy stands on the precipice of extinction.
How proceeds the search for Lady Scarlet?
I have my legion scouring Fevrith for her as we speak. We will find her, whether that be alive or dead.
I pray it is the former. All of these tribulations shall be redeemed with the birth of a new pontifex. Yet my heart will ever be stained by the illusion I've cast over our people, and the wretched necromancy I employ in so doing. All the same, should the truth of this subterfuge be made known, it would spell the end of our orthodoxy as we recognize it.
Then all we need do is extinguish any man unfortunate enough to learn of the matter.
Vile demon.
Oh, come now. Is it not your sacred task to preserve the legacy of this faith you so revere?
It is. And I shall see it through, even if I must suffer eternal damnation as a result.
Speaking of damnation, the man you recently branded a heretic has made some fascinating friends. He and the rebel army march for your gates at this very moment.
Then Nigel has succumbed to his madness.
A pity. It seems the only recourse will be to strike him down.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart!
I ride for Corny. I'll prove my worth. Yeah!
Got the sting of a scorpion. Just say the word. Yep.
Their tyranny ends here. Understood.
Judgment shall strike. You'll not be disappointed.
I'm
We
most
shall
grateful.
succeed. I stand ready. I depart.
Prepare yourselves.
Need a hand? Tis the fruit of my labor.
On my honor as a knight. I'm ever in your service.
You'll not be disappointed. Nobody's dying here.
My atonement, back whatever you need. Begin the march.
I stand ready. Just say the word. Witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done. Nobody's dying here. This'll be fun.
What shall I do? I depart. I shall never fail.
No complaints here.
Nothing stopped.
Got the brains and the brawn.
I grow weary.
Yeah!
You'll not be disappointed. Just say the word.
What is our strategy? We mobilize at
What
once.
shall I do next? I am yours to command. Departing at once.
Blasphemous fool. I got you. Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
By a knight's honor. Begin the march.
I'll not go easy on you. Need a hand? I got you. Both of us are quite pleased. If I have to. You'll not be disappointed.
My moment has finally... What do you need? I'll see what I can do.
I stand ready. I take
I've
to
arrived.
the skies. Any who bar my... Need a hand? I hope Scarlet sees this. Just say the word. Yep. If I have to. You got it.
What is our strategy? I'm off.
I'll make my mark.
Witness the might of it. Your will shall... 'Tis ours. I stand ready.
By my divine bow. Have you need of my skill? I make haste.
No escaping a crossbow. Nothing scares a desert girl.
Pass down your mandate.
Nobody's dying here. Yep.
I have arrived.
Departing at once.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. Understood.
I'm listening. Of course.
It's ours now.
Their tyranny ends here. So be it.
Witness the might of an angel.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand.
To me.
By a knight's honor. What is our strategy? We mobilize at once.
My wings shall take me. Pass down your mandate, as you've ordained. My quarry never eludes me.
I got you.
None shall escape.
You face me.
I shall rain arrows upon. Shall I assist you?
Well fought.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. Departing at once.
We march. Onward.
Whatever you need. I'm off.
Your villainy ends here.
Turn back, lest I reduce you to ash. Join your brethren in hell. I am yours to command. Understood. For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. So be it.
Have you need of my skill?
What is our strategy?
To me. You face me.
A little growth with each day.
I am yours to command. Understood. For the Knights of the Sacred Heart, departing at once.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
Pass down your mandate. Departing at once.
Whatever you need. We mobilize at once.
I stand ready. I take to the skies. Just say the word.
We're under attack. We march. To me.
I am yours to command. Understood.
For Drakenhold.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
As expected of Cornian royalty.
By a knight's honor. I'm off.
My wings shall take. I make haste.
Their tyranny ends here. I am yours to command, departing at once.
Death summons you. What is our strategy? Begin the march.
Have you need of my skill? Departing at once.
Now then.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. So be it.
The path is set.
Witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done.
What do you need? Yes, I concur.
I'm ever in your service. It shall be done.
For Drakenhold.
Shall I assist you?
I'll need to study. Nothing's stopping me now.
Whatever you need. We mobilize at once. A key position. By a knight's honor. Begin the march.
I've arrived.
This may prove beneficial. Pass down your mandate. I make haste.
The time is at hand. To me.
I'll make my mark. Of course.
Their tyranny ends departing at once.
Now then.
Where should I go next? I stand ready.
Failure is not an option. Departing at once.
By the grace of the Holy You, did you need me? I advance.
We march. Onward.
I'm here, Your Highness.
If I have to. You got it.
Death summons you. In his royal name.
My wings shall take me. I make haste.
I take to the skies. Blasphemous fool. Backing you up.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
I'll never hold myself back.
I'll see what I can do.
I depart.
They seek to strike at me.
Pass down your mandate. Departing at once.
For Drakenhold.
Shall I assist you? I shall rain arrows upon them. Shall I assist you?
The time is at hand.
I shall never yield. Don't resent me for this.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. Their tyranny ends here. Understood.
I claim it in the name of the liberation.
I am yours to command.
What is our strategy?
I stand ready. Witness the might of an angel.
Their tyranny ends here.
Have you need of my skill?
You'll not be disappointed. I'll not go easy on you.
Death summons you.
Blasphemous fool. Greater strength.
Chaos shall...
Higher still. I stand ready. Your will shall be done. Any who bar my path must perish. I'll help. I'm too tired to take flight. You'll not be disappointed.
Whatever you need.
Is that all?
What shall I do next?
We march. To me.
What is our strategy? We mobilize at once.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. So be it.
As you requested.
Timely arrival.
Come then.
Backing you up.
Victory grows ever closer.
Their tyranny ends here.
The path is set.
Bit of cheese for the old rat.
Good. The time is at hand. To me.
I stand ready.
Departing at once.
You face me.
By the stars' guide, I've grown stronger.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. So be it.
The path is set. I've arrived.
My wings shall take me.
By a knight's honor. I'm off.
Their tyranny ends here.
Have you need of my skill?
The time is at hand. To me. Your villainy ends here.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
Another step forward.
A toast to strength.
We march. The time is at hand. The path is set. 'Tis ours now.
Whatever you need.
I am yours to command. Understood.
Onward.
My wings shall take me. I make haste.
Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
Fortune smiles upon us.
How shall I serve you?
I have arrived. For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. Departing at once.
The time is at hand. The path is set. You face me. A fine bout. We march.
Pass down your mandate.
Onward. Come then.
Shall I assist you?
Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. The path is set.
It seems I've arrived.
I advance.
Good.
I'll prove my worth. I depart.
A timely arrival. Only a fool mistakes.
I've no allowance for mercy.
You face me.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
A fine bout.
Awaiting further instruction.
I've arrived.
My wings shall take me.
I stand ready.
Let
Your
us
faith
advance.
shall not be
Witness
misplaced.
the might of an angel.
The
My
correct
thanks.
decision.
We march.
Just say the word. Your will shall be done. Blasphemous fool.
You'd best make this count.
I would expect nothing less.
By a knight's honor.
Failure
enjoy
is
this.
not an option.
Understood.
Nobody's dying here.
Guide me, O Father, departing.
If I have to. I'll not go easy on you.
Let me help.
Shall I assist you?
Your villainy ends here.
You'd best make this count.
Perhaps a cake to celebrate.
Pass down your mandate. As you've ordained.
We march. To me. Come then.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
Well fought. The time is at hand. The path for the liberation.
I am yours to command. So be it.
I'm listening. Of course.
What is our strategy? Begin the march.
Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer.
As you requested.
Come then.
Blasphemous fool.
I shall never yield.
Shall I assist
Let
you?
me help.
Let's see just how strong I can get.
Permit me the brief. Have you need of my skill? Pass down your mandate. Departing at once.
For Drakenhold.
You'd best make this count.
Gotta keep getting stronger. I stand ready. I take to the skies.
What do you need? I'll see what I can do.
For the Knights of the Sacred... Understood.
My quarry never eludes me.
thief in the biz.
My wings shall take me, as you've ordained. These lands are ours. I soar on wings of white.
Let me help. You'd best make this count. Let me help. You'd best make this count.
Their tyranny ends here. Departing at once.
Careful, you may get burnt.
Everything in so...
Could you...
One of the many benefits of old age.
Pass down your mandate. I make haste.
A chance to...
I'll not go easy on you. May the Father watch over us.
Onward.
What should I do now? You'll not be disappointed. I depart.
My quarry never eludes me.
Let me help.
I'm prepared for anything. I advance.
Have you need of my skill?
I'm in your command.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done. Blasphemous fool.
You'll breathe your last.
Nobody's getting as decreed by the Father himself. Witness the might of an I depart. I've claimed it as our own.
I am yours, so be it.
I'm listening. Of course.
You'll not be disappointed.
Whatever you need. We mobilize at once.
To me.
I shall never yield.
I'll lend you my aid. I won't hold you back.
Good.
Your will shall be done.
Their tyranny ends here. Understood.
My wings shall take me.
Your villainy ends here.
I'll help.
You'd best make this count.
A fine bout.
Pass down your mandate. My wings shall take me. Departing at once.
Now then.
Come then.
Death summons you.
Backing you up.
Let me help. You'd best make this count.
Don't resent me for this. As you requested.
Our success is inevitable.
My strength.
Not even surprised.
Guide me, O Father. Departing. Just say the word. This'll be fun.
I have arrived.
I've arrived.
This should be it.
The time is at hand. Onward.
I shall never yield. Onward for Prince Ludwig.
Witness the might I take to the
We
skies.
march. To me.
Where should I
Time's
go
at hand.
next?
I've arrived.
I stand ready. Let us
Stronger
advance.
than ever.
We march.
I
Press
quite enjoyed
onward.
this. Yes, I concur.
The time is at hand. We march. Onward.
I've no allowance.
Let me help.
Our ascendancy draws nearer.
I'm in your command.
I'm ever in your service.
For the Knights of the Sacred Heart. So be
Awaiting
it.
further
Good.
instruction.
I'm off.
It seems I've arrived.
For Drakenhold.
You face me.
I shall never yield. What is our strategy? Begin the march. Death summons you. You mustn't stop here. Whatever you need. I'm off. For Drakkenhold. Might I take a short rest? What is our strategy?
Now we march. To me.
Have you need of my skill? Pass down your mandate, as you've ordained.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. Onward.
Thus begins my sick. My wings are yours. May the heavens guide us. I take my leave.
Our spirits are high.
I'll prove my worth. Yeah!
Did you need me? Is that all?
'Tis ours now.
I soar on wings of white. May this holy...
My strength grows by leaps and bounds.
We march. To me. You face me.
A little growth with each day.
Fae shall guide me.
I'll do as I must.
As you will it.
The path is set.
What do you need? I'll see what I can do.
The time is at hand. We march.
If I have to. You got it.
Thus begins my sacred. My wings are yours. It shall be
Good.
done.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout.
Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
I'm listening. Yes, I concur.
Nobody's dying here. This'll be fun. Looks like I win.
Come then.
You'd best make this count.
Well fought. The time is at hand. To me.
Look at that. With the blessing of the Fae. By the Fae's grace.
I've arrived.
You'll not be disappointed. Just say the word. You got it.
We march. Onward.
Witness the might of an angel. Your will shall be done.
Have you need of my skill? Departing at once.
I'll make my mark. Of course.
By a knight's honor. We mobilize at once.
I'm withdrawing for now.
I'm listening.
By the grace of the whole, guide me, O Father. I advance.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. The time is at hand. We march. To me.
Nobody's dying here. This'll be fun.
Prepare yourselves. I'm ever in your service. It shall be done. I shall never fail.
I blossom ever brighter.
I'll prove my worth.
A prayer for sound judgment to the firmament.
Did you need me? Departing.
What shall I do?
Where should I do this?
I'll prove my worth. It shall be
How
done.
shall I serve?
Heading back.
Morale soars. Come then. Well fought.
Just say the word. You got it.
Their tyranny ends here. I am yours to command. Departing at once.
If I have to.
The time is at hand. Onward.
I take to the skies.
Prepare yourselves.
Tis the fruit of my labor.
What shall I do? I depart.
Your villainy ends here. The time is at hand. To me. Come then. A fine bout. We march. The path is set. For the liberation.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
As you requested.
I'll not go easy on
Let me help.
my wyvern in His Highness's honor.
The time is at hand. To me. 'Tis ours now. You face me.
I'm pleased with it.
To protect those who can't protect themselves.
I'll see what I can do.
We march. Stronger than
These
ever.
shall not be misplaced.
Of course.
No.
I'll help.
Hope yet remains.
Backing you up.
Let's join our strength.
I'll help.
Fate shall guide me. I'll do as I must. As you will it.
My wings are yours. I understand.
I shall never yield.
Your villainy ends
For
here.
Drakenhold. I mustn't grow complacent. Whatever you need.
Pure strength's not everything.
Not bad for...
May the fathers... You see that, Magellan? Nobody's dying here. Yep.
Behold the might of an angel.
I'll lend you my aid. Take notes, Lack. My skill with the bow grows ever higher.
May the heavens guide us. A prayer for sound judgment. It shall be done.
Guide me, O Father.
I advance.
With the blessing of the Fae. Moving out.
We must claim victory.
As one. I have to rest.
May the heavens guide to the firmament.
Time to act. As you will it.
You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
Pass down your mandate. Have you need of my skill? As you've ordained.
The heavens beckon.
My lance growth...
There's always...
In service, all the result of diligent work.
With the blessing of the Fae. By the Fae's grace.
Perhaps some healing. I'll be taking that. Any who bar my...
I shall rain arrows upon them.
What do you need? I'll see what I can do.
My wings shall take me. Departing at once.
Your orders, sir.
Blasphemous fool.
I've no allowance for mercy.
You see that? My bow's feeling lighter than ever.
Have you need of my skill? I make haste.
Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
I claim it in the name of the liberation.
Their tyranny ends here. Understood.
Just say the word.
Departing at once.
What is our strategy?
I stand ready.
Pass down your mandate.
Witness the might of an angel. You'll not be disappointed.
We march.
Let us
I
advance.
press onward. How shall I serve you? Death summons you.
Any who bar my...
I shall never yield.
No stopping now.
By a knight's honor. I'm off.
Witness the might of an angel. I take to the skies.
I'll do as I must. Move. Is this the place?
Right.
With the blessing of the Fae. As you will it.
Awaiting further instruction.
Can you match my skill?
Getting stronger.
All to protect my home.
I stand.
The crown grows lighter with each passing day.
I make haste.
Now then.
Death summons you.
I stand ready. I depart.
Whatever you need. We mobilize at once.
Onward. The time is at hand.
I'm in your command.
This should be it.
My wings shall take me.
I'll make my mark, of course.
Witness the might of an angel. Blasphemous.
I shall
I'll not go easy on you. Any who bar my path must perish. I need to rest my wings a moment.
What is our strategy?
We march. To me. Come then.
Shall I assist you?
You stand amidst the glory of Bisphane Basilica. Abandon this seditious uproar, or face the Heavenly Father's judgment. 'Tis startling indeed to see one so young given over to sin and sacrilege. Yet absent the divine guidance of the Orthodoxy, you lack even the most meager hope for victory. A truth I shall prove myself if I must. With me!
I must prevail.
We ride as one! I am with you!
Oh, curative light! Divine light!
I beg you.
I must never yield.
Drink, Sarah.
I have failed, and so too has my divine calling. The truth of His Holiness's demise will come to light, and all of his teachings shall be lost like so many feathers on a foul wind.
You dare speak his name after the desecration you've engaged in?
I had little choice. Absent a pontifex at its helm, the Orthodoxy would fail to adequately direct the faith of its believers. Trust in our creed would wither and fade, so I resorted to desperate measures, at least until we could find Lady Scarlet.
Why did you hide it from me?
It is as I've mentioned before. His Holiness forbade us from even speaking her name.
It's really you.
The woman you've sought for so long now stands in your presence.
Lady Scarlet. But how have you come to arrive here? And among the ranks of rebels, no less.
You would know all that and more had you only spoken to me, Senatio. 'Twas I who ushered her out of this land, at His Holiness's behest.
Then perhaps my greatest sin was confiding in that Zenoiran sorcerer over my own countrymen. Even so, I'm glad to have reached this conclusion. I'd like to believe it amounts to divine providence, ushered forth by the Heavenly Father himself. And that the congregation His Holiness loved so dearly can live on in peace. I leave that charge in your capable hands, Sir Nigel. Once I face my Inquisition, our most sacred of nations can finally step forward anew. And you, Lady Scarlet, please guide our flock to salvation as their new and worthy pontifex.
That I can't do. I'm certain both of you know the task my father left me with. And that it's the exact reason I can't accept his position, or afford to sequester myself here in the Basilica. My duty's not yet finished, and I refuse to rest until it is.
Shepherding the savior of this land, hmm? Does such a savior truly exist?
He does, and he stands in this very room. Prince Alain, noble leader of the Liberation Army.
I hadn't realized.
We've reason to believe that Pontifex Errant was captured by Zenoira and slain while in their custody.
They needed his blood to break the seals on Fevrith's sanctuaries.
The same blood that runs through Scarlet's veins. 'Tis why they kidnapped her not long past.
Then Baltro and his minions are the ones who stole His Holiness away from us. What cruel irony. I believed myself striving to restore Albion to its former glory, just as he desired. Yet I was complicit in its downfall instead, stood athwart his righteous path ere we could ever walk astride it. Tell me, why have I not faced sentence for my sins?
I expect you will be, before long. But if you'd rather atone for those sins than languish in their wake, what would you say to joining our ranks?
His Holiness has finally been laid to rest, and the various arms of the Orthodoxy have been informed of his passing, and that the pontificate will remain vacant until your prophesied charge is complete.
Thank you, Nigel. You'll make a fine leader, I'm sure of it.
I pray you're right, my lady. Senatio shall serve as your guardian in my stead, and I shall invoke the Father's blessings every morn and eve until your eventual return.
You're welcome to stay, you know. Albion would be in quite the predicament if their new pontifex were to fall in battle.
Their pontifex won't be going anywhere. As long as I'm with you, I'm nothing more than an ordinary priestess. And your friend, of course.
Are you sure about this? I can't promise I'm the savior you seek.
I can, without a shadow of a doubt. Father always knew it would be someone important to me. And, well, there's no one who fits that description more than you, Alain.
Lady Scarlet, I've word you propose a pilgrimage to the 6 sanctuaries of Fevrith.
I do. Father bade me visit them once I had found the savior he spoke of. And that's what I plan to do. Broken seals or no.
The staff His Holiness bequeathed to you houses a power unseen in any other. Perhaps its latent faculties will enable you to restore the sanctuaries to their prior function.
Right. And with the Rite of the Covenant complete, the Ring of the Unicorn is at its full strength again. The sanctuaries await, Alain.
Indeed. Let us be off.
We have wrested back Bisphane Basilica and struck a heavy blow to Zenoiran's influence in the land. Now then, this is the state of Fevrith at present. We've succeeded in freeing all our neighboring kingdoms from Zenoiran's grasp, Your Highness. The final battle draws near. I suggest you make whatever preparations are necessary. Then we march on Gran Corinne and bring this grim tale to a close.
For stop. Drop by again.
Welcome to my humble store. Look around as much as you please. My thanks. May the...
Do let me know if you require assistance. May the Father bless you. I hope...
I shall never fail those in need.
Welcome to my humble store. Look around as much as you please. May the...
Do let me know if you require assistance. I hope...
No harm shall come to them.
Welcome to my humble store. Look around as much as you please. My thank. May the...
Do let me know if you require assistance. I hope...
A good choice.
Welcome to my humble store. May the...
Do let me know if you require assistance. I hope...
A good choice.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Progeny of the late Pontifex Errant, you have done well in guiding the Savior to this sacred hall.
You know of me?
I do. Your father, under compulsion of Baltro's magic, destroyed the seal sheltered upon these grounds. A regrettable fate indeed.
Excuse me the question, wise sage. Why is it that those of the pontifical lineage are able to break the sanctuary seals?
'Tis a tale even older than the orthodoxy itself.
But that's over 800 years.
Indeed. I speak of ancient Zenoiran and their sorcerer's quest for might beyond mortal bounds. A pursuit which brought them to Palavia and the holy power of the almighty unicorn. Enraptured by its supreme brilliance, they began to experiment, using the citizens of Albion as their subjects. In time, those experiments birthed a new race entirely. The population you know as angels.
That's not possible.
Yet their only distinguishing feature were the wings on their backs, a mark of failure for the sorcerers who conceived them. The experiments continued unceasingly, but only one success emerged. A man capable of divine wonder.
The first Pontifex.
Yes. And the gift he bore was the means to lay wandering souls to eternal rest.
But how does that relate to the seals?
The purpose of Fevrith's sanctuaries is twofold. The first is to soothe the vengeful spirits of old Zenoiran. The second is to accumulate an energy most sacred, the power of cleansing. Galerius impelled your father to set loose the souls bound to the center, to break its seal as you know it. In so doing, he divested these grounds of one of their vital duties. But the other, the power of cleansing housed within, still remains undefiled by wicked intent.
My father must have foreseen the breaking of the seals all those years ago.
Which explains why he asked you to one day guide me here, to impart the power of cleansing upon my ring, so that we may stop Galerius before it's too late.
Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. So the ring is restored at last. You have done well.
If I may ask a question. You said that if we wished to match Galerius' might, we would first need to unbind the ring's power. But I wonder, why did you bid us return here after?
that I may bestow upon you the power of cleansing, accumulated within these walls over the passing of centuries.
Do you imply the renewed ring is not enough to defeat him?
It is not. If you wish to bring such events to bear, you must usher the souls of Zenoira's people to their long-awaited salvation.
The Zenoira of old was an ancient kingdom, said to have fallen in a single cursed night. What do its denizens have to do with this?
The night you allude to was that of failed ceremony, one in which they relinquished their corporeal forms. For countless years they suffered in discarnate agony, consigned to merely watch as a new world sprung forth from their own. As you may expect, the weaker-hearted among them succumbed first to madness, then to an unyielding, rabid lust for evil. 'Tis only by the power of the sanctuaries that such wicked souls were put to slumber, sealed away in a realm known solely as the Beyond.
And Galerius used me and my father to break that seal.
Quite so. He has torn open a seam between the land of the living and that of the dead. A seam through which he shall unite their beings, till neither one is distinct from the other.
Then we know now what Galerius seeks. To resurrect the souls of ancient Zenoira.
Should he succeed, this world will be met with grave disaster. Yet that is why our sanctuaries exist. Make use of our strength and bring eternal salvation to the souls of the lost. Now, the power of cleansing housed within these sacred grounds will prove a great boon in the battle ahead. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Your efforts are commendable indeed. I shall grant you my might, that Galerius's ambitions may at last be foiled.
If you'll allow me a question first. Galerius asserts himself Emperor of the fallen Zenoiran Empire, but I wonder, do his claims ring true?
They do. He is a man dangerous beyond all reason or belief. In truth, Zenoira's people were not born on Fevrith soil, but hail from another continent beyond the great seas.
I didn't realize there were lands outside our own.
Their populace enjoyed countless years of peace and prosperity, ushered in by magical advancements of the highest order. Yet, after a contested succession sparked civil war, The very magic which once enhanced their lives now stole them away instead. And by the day Galerius emerged victorious, Zenoiran was naught but barren wastes, inhabited chiefly by the corpses of the damned. Faced with such cold conclusion, most would have considered him a king absent a kingdom. Yet Galerius would not be denied his reign. Mustering what few pitiful subjects remained in the realm of the living, he set off to seize a new shore as his own, Fevrith.
Then the ancient Zenoiran we're familiar with was actually an invading army from a far-off continent.
The modest fiefdoms which dotted Fevrith could but thrash and flail beneath Galerius's insurmountable might. Only Elheim, shielded by the boughs of the divine Evelda, was spared utter decimation.
If that same conqueror now blights our lands as well, can we assume General Valmor was possessed by his soul?
I don't believe we can. An energy so ineffably evil likely derives from something else entirely.
How do you mean?
Were he merely revived through the rite of channeling, slaying the host would banish his soul back to the frigid gates of the beyond. Yet, to judge by the monstrous aura surrounding him, I fear the task far too great for such crude methodology. No matter the truth of it, Galerius must be stopped. And the power of cleansing housed within these walls shall hearten that pursuit. 'Tis yours, should you but accept it. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Forgive me for prying, Berengaria, but why have you asked to join us here?
Baltro, I want to know more about the man who thinks he can tamper with other people's minds. I have a few other questions for this sage of yours, too.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Excellent.
Hope you're in the explaining mood, Sage. There's a sorcerer working with Galerius. Goes by the name Baltro. What can you tell me about him?
The man was a true prodigy, if ever one has deserved the title. His aptitude for magic was, in a word, peerless. A gift he employed with little concern for sense or morals. 'Twas through that disregard that he birthed arts as magnificent as they were monstrous. The rite of channeling chief among them.
Is that how the devil still lives? By possessing the body of another?
Baltro himself has no need of such trickery. While the lost souls of ancient Zenoiran's people have long stood confined within the sacred grounds of the sanctuaries, Baltro has remained in the realm of the living, sustaining his twisted physical form for centuries upon end.
The lone survivor of a fallen empire. But if those souls have been locked away, how exactly was he able to summon them?
With the Crystal of Transference, of course. A potent medium capable of circumventing the barred gate to the beyond. Once the desired soul was summoned, he wielded the rite of channeling to convey it into a yet living host. 'Tis a feat, I presume, only possible for a man of Baltro's infernal aptitude.
Crystals of Transference.
I can't say I've ever heard of them myself.
I bet they're real tough to come by. Otherwise, he'd have brought back the whole damn empire by now.
You make a good point.
I've got one more question for you, Sage. This armor I'm wearing, it's not the only set. There was another up in Albion recovered from the sanctuary when Zenoiran first started knocking. Way I hear, it was the Pontifex who found it, gave it to a guy named Nigel not long after. So, I was wondering, this place have any old gear you're looking to part ways with?
Alas, all armaments stored within these walls have long since been evacuated. Yet the power of cleansing remains pure and true. Grasp it tight, and it shall surely bring you succor in the days to come. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Apologies for asking this of you, Alain. It's merely that I'd like to make an inquiry regarding the nature of these sanctuaries.
Please, your presence is more than welcome. We'll ask the sage together.
I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. Beside you stands the Tyrannos of Alain. The ring of the unicorn would remain ever bound were it not for you, or for your ancestors, who conveyed the rite of covenant through a great many generations. For that, you have my utmost gratitude.
'Tis a kindness I scarcely deserve, O wise sage. But if I may, I wish to ask a question of you. For what purpose were these sanctuaries constructed?
To house errant, wandering souls, those of the fallen Zenoiran Empire.
Yet that raises another question still. How is it that Zenoira met with ruin?
'Twas an act of hubris immeasurable. In search of the forbidden gift of immortality, their sorcerers made sacrifice of a divine being, the great and noble unicorn.
Such vile disregard for the natural world.
Indeed. And greed only drove them further from their own humanity. Amidst the slaughter, they sought to elicit the creature's purifying energy, and in so doing, break free of the shackles of mortality. Yet the cleansing fires of the unicorn glow impossibly bright, violent in their rejection of vice and villainy. For the wicked-hearted to harness such a power as their own would be a contradiction of its very purpose. 'Twas a miscalculation of the most fatal ilk. With the beast's dying embers, the fury of the unicorn struck Zenoira's people. Their skin burned, their flesh was rent from their bodies, and their souls were condemned to wander for the rest of eternity.
How horrible.
'Twas the greatest irony, then, that the rite proved a success in the end. From the ashes of tragedy rose but one survivor. A single girl, capable of communion with the divine unicorn her countrymen had so cruelly defiled. Aside the Pontifex of Albion and the elven Tyrannos, she set forth to deliver peace to the restless souls of Zenoira's citizens. A venture which saw them construct 6 sanctuaries spread through every land of Fevrith. Upon its completion, she rallied those loyal to her cause and founded a new nation, Cornea, of which she would become the first queen. And with the spirits of her brethren pacified at last, she relinquished the power she had never once wished to receive. 'Twas then that it was severed in twain, each half laid into a sacred relic, symbolic of her tale.
The ring of the unicorn.
And that of the maiden.
Then the reason this ring answers to me alone is the royal blood flowing through my veins.
Quite so. Your heart is that of the unicorn, fated to commune with a maiden true and fair. A destiny which culminated in the rite of covenant and the subsequent unbinding of the ring's true form. Now, the power of cleansing housed within these grounds will prove a great boon in the battle ahead. You need only accept its grace. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it.
Ringbearer, the sanctuaries of Fevrith further seek your call. Deliver your presence unto each in turn, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
Sorry for making you drag us along like this.
Please, there's nothing to apologize for. I take it you have a question to ask.
We want to see if this sage knows anything about the blue. It's the only reason we even got in here, so... I'll start by offering a prayer to the sanctuary.
He who bears the ring of the unicorn, present its grandeur before me. You've accomplished much, ring-bearer. 'Tis no easy feat crossing a nation bound in the harshest of winters.
I don't mean to interrupt, wise sage, but I was wondering if you could answer something for us. What exactly is the Pistorius Blue?
You refer to the azure stone on your person, yes? It is magic made crystal, cultivated by the elves of yore. Long ago, when their kind still called Bastorius home.
There were elves here?
That era too saw Zenoiran's reign encroach upon every region of Fevrith. The elves to the south, secure behind Ervelda's veil, espoused neutrality and insulated themselves in the forests of Elheim. Yet those in Bastorius did not possess such luxury. Instead, they forged a powerful crystal capable of transforming their bodies into those of colossal beasts.
Astrals. But they could turn themselves back, right?
Such a technique did exist, yes. Though, unfortunately, it has long been lost to the passage of time.
Should have guessed as much.
Still, Zenoiran must have had some reason for wanting the stone so bad, even though they didn't use their mind control to try and get it.
I suspect you allude to the rite of channeling. As I understand it, bestial physiology is far too distinct to house a human soul, making the rite a futile venture. In its place, they likely sought the crystal for its similar mastery over the hearts of your race. All in the grand hopes of bridling the same strength they failed to overcome so many years prior.
Some story this thing's got.
Now, we lack the time for further conversation. Allow me to imbue your ring with the power of cleansing. Use it well, and bring an end to Galerius' cruel ambitions. Your will is mine own, righteous Prince of Cornea.
The ring's gotten stronger, Alain. I can feel it.
Ring-bearer, your pilgrimage is fulfilled, and so too is the ring of the unicorn. Deliver your presence unto the decisive conflict, that we may aid you when the fated time arrives.
None will get through me.